Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody is up and running. Go ahead and share this if you will. I know that I want to say good morning to everybody on Cloud Hub, everybody on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, uh, not on Facebook anymore. Can't say hello to people on Facebook because I got booted off of Facebook after, what was that, 17 years? I got booted off, and I have no idea really why. Was never told why, other than the fact that I violated community standards. I guess because I was sharing the truth, and also I did not have an ability to go in there and ask for a review. So I have been off of Facebook coming up on a year in July. And you know what? It's actually been pretty good. I've really kind of enjoyed my time away from Facebook, I can honestly say. So, and it's funny too. I'm still being censored on let me just speak in kind of, code on the U and the tube. Yesterday, I received an email from the tube indicating that they were taking down some of my information from 2015. 2015. They went back 9 years to censor some of my material and said that it was medical misinformation. Now, I have no idea. I haven't gone to look at it yet to see what it was. I think it's hilarious, but I'll go and check it out. It couldn't have been the C with the 19 because that was 5 years ahead. Although they were probably working on that, I knew nothing about it. So I just think that's very interesting. Okay, so it looks like we're all up and running here. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that we don't often think about in terms of our health, but maybe we should. So let's go ahead and see this, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. All right, we're going to today talk about a subject that typically is overlooked. We don't think too much about it, but sometimes you have to ask yourself, should there be much ado about shampoo? Now, are there some ingredients in some shampoos that should be avoided? The answer is yes, yes, and yes. So let's take a look at those ingredients in shampoos. First of all, there are carrying agents. Now, the main job of these ingredients is to help the active ingredients in the shampoo achieve their effect. One of the most commonly used carrying agents is aqua, which is just water. And if you think about it, if you have a lot of water, you probably have less chemicals, which equals a good thing, even though you're probably paying more for shampoo than you want to, especially when you see that it has a lot of water in it. Now, in other shampoos, the manufacturers add alcohol as a carrying agent instead of or in addition to water. Take note of some of the alcohol types that can make your hair dry and brittle. And there are some of the alcohol types that have that effect on your hair. Now, fatty alcohols have a different composition and are excellent for your hair as they lock in moisture. They include these types of alcohol. Thickeners. Shampoos contain thickeners. Manufacturers do this by adding tiny flakes of the appropriate chemicals like glycol distarate. I know I mispronounced that, I'm sure. These help increase the flow of the shampoo. They don't have any adverse impacts on the health of your hair. Now, I don't know if they have any adverse impacts on your body, on your health overall. So, don't know the answer to that. You might want to do a little bit more research on that just to see. Now, these are some common shampoo thickeners. And as you see, some of these we have in our food. Um, that we have said and seen that it's not really healthy for you to have them in your food. I don't know if these thickeners can enter your body in any way, since they're washed out of your hair over time. I don't know how much you're getting of these types of thickeners that maybe are in your body for long periods of time. Now, also surfactants are in your shampoos. They are drying agents that remove all oil from your hair. If you wish to avoid sulfates, choose shampoos without sulfate alternatives. However, remember that the surfactant used in replacing sulfate may be in higher quantities for the latter effect. The more soap your shampoo contains, the more the drying effect. Good to know. Preservatives. These stop mold from growing in your shampoo. Mold is a health hazard, mainly if your product contains a lot of water as an ingredient. Wow. Most commonly used preservatives are sodium benzoate and potassium sorbate, also found in food. Also, parabens is in your shampoo. Popular preservatives in cosmetics is where you're going to be finding those parabens, but some scientists think that they may lead to breast cancer. That's because they have found parabens in cancerous tissue and other body parts. Some parabens you might find listed on shampoo products are listed down there below. That's scary to think they might be connected to breast cancer. A side note here now, what common products contain parabens? Many products such as makeup, moisturizers, hair care products, and shaving creams contain them. The parabens in these products are absorbed through the skin. They can also enter the body when pharmaceuticals, foods, and drinks containing parabens are swallowed or eaten. Wow. Now, the FDA, not surprisingly, allows single or multiple parabens to be added to food or food packaging as antimicrobials to prevent food spoilage. Great. Replace one bad thing for another, possibly worse thing, right? I'd almost rather my food spoil and not eat it, but of course, it's a money issue, and we're going to put the parabens in there instead. Now, CDC scientists found that this particular paraben, or these two, in the urine of most of the people tested, indicated that there was widespread exposure to these parabens in the United States population. Yikes. In adults younger than age 60, non Hispanic blacks had higher levels of this methyl paraben than non Hispanic whites. Females had several fold higher concentrations of methylparaben and the other paraben than males, which likely reflect the greater use of the products containing these parabens. So you're talking about all these things that women use in hair care and body care and all that. You found a greater incidence in females. And again, we just learned that they may cause breast cancer. Wonder if there's any connection there. All right. Emollients. These are ingredients that work to balance the effects of surfactants. They help your hair follicles keep some moisture to stop your hair from becoming brittle. They also lubricate the strands of your hair to stop damaging friction. The overall effect is that your hair looks shinier and livelier. Emollients include aloe vera, vegetable oils, and mineral oils. Silicone has also become a popular emollient that seals the hair cuticle and to improve the shine. The most common silicone type in shampoos is dimethicone, another chemical. Which ingredients are bad for your hair? The ingredients in shampoos aim to give your hair instant results. However, the long term effects can be devastating. Some of the shampoo ingredients you want to avoid: sulfates, we've been talking about, they increase skin sensitivity and strip hair of their natural oils, causing dryness. Parabens, they increase the risk of skin cancer, according to this one article that I was reading there. Phthalates, they're dangerous to the environment and cause hormonal disruptions. Formaldehyde is carcinogenic and easily absorbed by the skin. Isn't it great to know you have all of that, all of those things in your products? Now, dimethicone, it prevents moisture from entering the hair and clogs pores over time. Retinol palmitate causes itching, scaling, and peeling. And again, as we learned last week, anything that you can't pronounce typically isn't that good to be using, right? We've kind of found that over time in our lives. Okay, so alcohol in the shampoo makes your hair dry and brittle. Toluene can hamper the immune system and cause congenital problems. Ha! Nothing big, right? And then the other one I can't even pronounce irritates the skin and eyes. Now, basic members of the broad family of silicone materials that you'll see, I'm just going to pronounce them with the D4, D5, and D6, okay, are volatile oils with a cyclical chemical structure and various properties. They're widely used because of the smooth and refreshing feel they create. Isn't that wonderful? So you get this smooth and refreshing feel of a chemical in your product that may be bad for you. Some shampoos may not contain D5, but what products do contain D5? Hairspray, sunscreen, antiperspirant, deodorant, mascara, foundation, and makeup. These are some of the products that use D5. It helps create that soft, silky, and moist feeling on your hair or skin. Whew. Now, D5 is an odorless and colorless liquid, also used in dry cleaning. Great. Is D5 a bad silicone? The answer to this question depends upon your definition of bad. On the one hand, D5 in skincare does not seem to irritate, clog pores, or cause allergic reactions or sensitization. Therefore, in this sense, it is not bad. On the other hand, it might not be good for both your health and the environment. Well, there's that, I guess. Also, D5 is found in bath products, the eye makeup, including eyeshadow, mascaras, eye makeup removers, colognes and toilet waters, hair conditioners, hair colors, lipsticks, foundations, deodorants, skin cleansing creams, body lotion, hand lotions, moisturizers, and suntan products. I tell you, the more I did the research into this, I don't know, the more frustrated and sick to my stomach I got. Now, D5, commonly found in many personal care products, has been found to lead to adverse effects on the respiratory tract, liver, and nervous system of laboratory animals, scientists warn. But let's keep putting them in human products, shall we? Now, the use of the chemical in wash off cosmetic products has already been restricted in the European Union because of this. Now, the wash off cosmetic products, shampoo may fall into one of those categories because you put it on and you wash it off, right? Conditioners, some conditioners you do leave in, some you wash off. Many of these products are scented too, and some of the chemicals used to make these fragrances are potentially dangerous to inhale as well, Dr. Young added. Gosh, great. While previous research on animals has shown that D5 is very persistent in the environment and can accumulate in the body, there is little information on its human impact, scientists say. Is that because they've done studies and they've determined that, or is that because they just haven't done the studies on them? I don't know the answer to that. In addition to being persistent, bioaccumulative, and toxic, or PBT, in the environment, D5 causes potential concern about interference to the normal function of hormones. Again, we're putting them in women's products that have a lot of issues with hormones. Now, what are the side effects of D5? There's a potential concern about interference to the normal function of hormones, as we saw. I just want to reiterate that just one more time. Is D5 cancerous? In an animal 2-year inhalation study, a long term regular exposure to high doses of D5 contributed to the increased risk of cancer. That is not to say, though, that topical products with D5 will cause cancer. That's true. But on the other hand, could it? Now, how to choose a hair shampoo. If you want to avoid all the stuff that we've been talking about, you should consider choosing natural shampoos to avoid harmful ingredients. Shampoo is natural when it contains no sulfate and comprises plant based or organic ingredients. Essential oils like peppermint, lemon, lavender, certified organic ingredients, aloe, and coconut oil are also good. Organic hemp, organic honey, chamomile, olive, plant oils like geranium or jojoba oil, also good. So, in closing, read the labels and do your research for a shampoo that's right for you. And it's kind of disconcerting to me that you can't even trust a simple thing like the shampoo you use on your hair. You look at some products and they can do bad things to your hair, make your hair dry, make your hair too oily, not clean your hair as well as you would like them, all that type of stuff. But you don't really think about a lot of shampoos as being, perhaps a little harmful to your hair, harmful to your body, that may impact your hormones, that may potentially lead to some types of cancers. I mean, I guess we should expect all of that these days, but you want to look at something and think, gosh, maybe, just this one time, this one product doesn't have all this stuff. So, but it does, unfortunately, it does. And what that's going to require you to do, if that is something that is a concern of you when you're using your shampoos and conditioners and things of that nature, you're going to have to do your research. Now, I've done some research for myself. I went online. I found a shampoo and conditioner. I tried out a couple before. I've landed on this one, and we'll see how well it continues to do. But it's organic. You get to put together your own blend. You tell them what you need. For example, you can say, my hair is dry, my hair is oily, my hair is thick, my hair is thin, my hair this, that, and the other. And they put together for you after you choose which ones that you like, a formula that will give you something that is beneficial for your hair, that is organic, that doesn't contain all the chemicals. Typically, you can get it with or without fragrance. The fragrance is not from chemicals; it's from a plant or something of that nature. But I will warn you, you will pay more for it. It's not going to be something that you can pick up at one of the local department stores. I don't know how much shampoo is there anymore, but you're going to pay more for it. But in the long run, if it not improves your health, but doesn't negatively impact your health in any adverse way, or for that matter, negatively impact your hair, for that matter, I think that it would behoove you to look into it to see if that's something that you want to do. So I know that shampoo isn't everybody's exciting topic just because everybody has a shampoo and they think it's great, but have they really looked at the labels and read what could be in some ways impacting them negatively in their health and wellness journey. So I just wanted to bring you that today. I hope you still, even if you find it, not necessarily something for you because you're happy with your shampoo, maybe share it with others so they can decide for themselves whether or not their shampoo is the best for them, or is there something out there that's a little bit more healthier, a little bit more healthy for them to use rather than what they are now using. So, anyway, thank you so much for coming today. We will see you back here again. Until then, God bless, take care, and lather up.